The brand new Fortnitemares update just dropped, and it brought so many new things, including a bunch of new bosses and mythic weapons that I'm going to show you all here today. Now guys, if you are excited for Halloween and hoping to get a ton of candy this year, leave a like on the video, but be fast because we're hopping into it right here. Yes, we have got a bunch of new bosses and mythic items to go over. Not only are we going to be talking about the Cube Queen, but we're also going to be talking about like Shadow Midas returning, secret weapons that you can get. There is so much to go over today. And speaking of which, guys, be sure to subscribe because it only takes a second. And also make sure you're using my supporter creator code SIRS inside of the Fortnite item shop. Oh, and as for the skin on last video, it was Rex. So here's a bunch of people that got that right. And this time around, I say we go with this skin here. So comment down below the name of it, and I will leave hearts on a bunch of the ones that get it right. But hopping into it with the first of the brand new items and bosses, well, let's just start off with one of the small ones. It is a brand new candy that Fortnite just added that gives you a special effect. Oh, and the new battle bus. This is the first time I've seen it. Oh my gosh, I love Fortnitemares. That's such a cool battle bus. But yeah, for this, we're going to need to go to any location that has houses. So like Holly Hedges, Pleasant Park. Let's wait for Retail Row. There's probably going to be less people there. But again, for this, we're going to need to go to the front of houses. That's usually where you can find the candy buckets, as you can see. And when you break these candy buckets, they will give you a bunch of candy, which if you didn't know about it, I mean, those give you special abilities. But check this out. We've got the brand new 0-point Pretzel, which has never been in the game ever before. Like, let's see if we can get a closer look at it. Oh my gosh, that's kind of a secret I never noticed. I thought that was salt. It's literally got 0-point pieces instead of salt on it. That's so funny. Oh, you can see it even better from this side. Yeah, all of the 0-point crystals instead of the salt. So let's grab that and see exactly what effect it gives us. But like, as a reminder, the jelly beans give you... What do the jelly beans do? Do they just heal you? I didn't notice any special effect there. What about the peppermints? Yeah, these ones make you run faster. The candy corn, I think, is just a normal one. Oh, the jelly beans give you shield, duh. But the 0-point pretzel, let's eat that. I'm assuming it gives us, yeah, the 0-point ability, so we can like teleport around the map really quickly. That's awesome. Oh, and somehow we just completed a Fortnitemares quest. Oh, I think it was by picking up candy. That's right. So we just got a brand new item. Hey, I'll take it. Now guys, let's get into a brand new mythic item that you have got to see. You may not even know that this was added this update, but we are just going to hop into a custom solo match to make this easier. But yeah, for this one, guys, we're going to need to go down to the Sideways zone, which right now is at Retail Row. Like, here we go inside of the Sideways zone. Now the first step here is to actually find a Sideways Scythe, which if you didn't know, the easiest way to get them is to open up the chests inside of the Sideways zone, just like so. And usually you will get a Sideways Scythe like right there. Now this item itself is crazy, but it's not the mythic one. But like, check that out, guys. Look at all the damage this thing does. It's crazy. But yeah, did you know that you can actually turn it into a mythic variant? So to do that, we're going to need to grab as many cube parts as possible. And we're going to need to be a bit careful, actually. We almost got eliminated there by that exploding cube fiend. But yeah, keep grabbing these cube monster parts like so. Now, as you can see, guys, when you go into your inventory and scroll over to the scythe, you can upgrade it with those cube parts. Like, for example, we're upgrading it here to a purple rarity one, which just improves the stats of it. Doesn't even really tell us how much damage it actually does. But you can keep on crafting it into the next variants. Like right here, we just got a legendary one, which is sweet. I'm curious how much damage this does now. What does it do to this guy? 90? That's insane. It may move a little bit faster as well. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, check this out. If we go back into the crafting page and over to there, you can see that we can also get it into the mythic variant if we get 50 pieces. So we need just a little bit more. Oh, that's right. I remember now. That is one of the abilities of the scythe, is that it can actually steal HP from opponents. That's so cool. But there we go. More and more mythic cube pieces, and we are now above 50. So that means we can then craft it into the mythic Sideways Scythe. Let's go, guys. Check that out. And if we drop it on the ground, we have the mythic variant. That is so cool. Look at it. Oh man, I'm loving it. The storm's here, so let's see real quick if it does extra damage. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that explosive barrel. That is not good, guys. Oh no. That was a very bad turn of events. No way. Okay, there we go. We just got another one. But yeah, it seems to do a bit more damage, like 100 damage per per swing, which is really good. And I'm not sure, but it may siphon more HP. Now, before we hop into the brand new Cube Queen boss, and also the return of Shadow Midas, as for the next item, guys, this is actually a super cool one because as you remember, recently we had the vote between the Combat AR and the Combat SMG. Well, apparently during this update, there's actually a way to use the Combat SMG. That's right, so we can use both items. Basically, for this, you just want to simply hop into the Horde Rush LTM. Now, once you get into this LTM, you want to go around and find a bunch of loot. Oh, I thought that was one. It's just the drum shotgun. But yeah, opening chests and stuff. So like, let's go up here and see if we can find one. Here we go. Here's a chest. Come on, give us it. Nope, that's a regular SMG. Come on. Actually, can we side grade this? It says we can craft it. Oh, nope, that's just a rapid fire SMG. All right, well, that doesn't work. We'll just have to keep on opening chests until there we go. We got one. Yes, the Combat SMG. As you can see, it is the brand new item. So like, this is the first time we've ever gotten to use it. Let's see how fast it fires. Here we go. Oh my goodness, the recoil on it is insane. It fires so fast though, that's crazy. Like, here's what happens if I don't try to fight the recoil at all. It just goes way upwards. But again, that fire rate is so fast, that's wild. Let's see how it affects like the cube fiends for damage. So here we go, we got a bunch of monsters coming this way. Let's see how it takes care of them. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Dude, it does so much, that's insane. It literally like takes them out in a matter of seconds. That's crazy. But keeping it going here, let's now talk about some brand new bosses. And the first one here, before we get into the Cube Queen and Shadow Midas, I want to show you a sort of hidden boss that also got added during this update. So basically, if we head down to the bottom right, and you may know about this character, but we'll go right down to this island and then to this building. If we go on down there, we should be able to see his text bubble show up. Wait, where'd he go? He's supposed to be right in this location. Apparently, he's not here. Hold on. Let's just switch over to a solo game. That should work. Got a few people going here as well. We're gonna have to deal with them too. Oh, here's the boss. Oh, there's also a character up there. Who's that? We'll check that out in a second. But this is the brand new character, Containment Specialist, who, as you may know, actually gives you a challenge. When you talk to him, you have to deploy seismographs in Misty Meadows or Catty Corner as a part of his punch card. We're detecting tremors where everything should be stable. Investigate. So we accept that and we get the quest for the Ghostbuster item. And again, he is from the Ghostbusters movies. You can see his whole outfit and stuff like that. But if we talk to him, he can also give us healing if we need it. So pretty cool overall, but mainly he just gives you a quest. Oh, and yeah, Dyer is up here. I forgot about that. Now, next up, let's talk about the brand new Cube Queen boss, because as you guys know, we just got a brand new trailer with Fortnitemares showcasing the Cube Queen, which is also the secret skin of the battle pass, which is pretty cool. But yeah, what about the Cube Queen boss on the map? Well, if we go to the center, you will obviously notice something floating in the sky. This is pretty much like the first stage of the Cube Queen. But like just gliding on by, you can see her floating up in the air. But we're going to need to like build up there to really see what is going on and see if we can like maybe break into that sphere. So let's go and grab some materials from the nearby trees. That should be good. And then we're just going to go and build on up there. Yo, here we are. Now we can't build actually like into the sphere, but we can see the Cube Queen, who's way taller than a normal player. Like, what is going on? Yeah, there she is. So right now she's not actually fighting us. I expect in like the next update that she actually will. I mean, judging from the trailer, we're definitely going to see her as a boss, but as of right now, she is just floating right there. And like, if we try to fire through, it just hits the shield of the cube, or not the cube, the sphere. But yeah, we cannot actually break through it. I am curious though, what happens if we try to like jump on top of the sphere? Oh, we can bounce on top of it. That's awesome. So you can just bounce like this as much as you want. That's so cool. But on top of that, again, we're also going to need to be able to unlock this skin, which is another indicator that she'll be a boss, likely in the next update. But hopping into it with the details about the Shadow Midas boss, or actually real quick, I'll mention a bit about the caretaker monsters. As of me making this video, I don't believe they are in the game quite yet, but they'll probably be added super soon, maybe by the time you're even watching this video, considering that Epic has been talking about them a bunch. But again, as of right now, I don't believe they are in the game, but they should spawn in the sideways zones and stuff like that. But yeah, speaking of Shadow Midas, it's expected that he may become a boss soon as well. If you take a look at a post made by Epic Games recently related to like buildable little papercraft characters, you'll see that Shadow Midas is actually one of them, and it says his description, which is still serving vengeance, which I believe is the same description as the skin that is within the files, meaning that it is incredibly likely that we actually see this skin release into the item shop and also as a returning boss on the map. Now that would mean that we would also likely see the return of his mythic drum gun, and honestly I'd hope that we maybe get a vault, but that's probably a bit unlikely. Either way though, it would be super cool. But anyways guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more fun videos like this coming up in the near future. On top of that, you can check out some of my previous videos on the screen right now, such as going over a Mario Kart vehicle. That's super cool. But again, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.